goat, nigga.
He is. It's like drink. Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that. Cheers to that, right?
Roberto's the Chivo.
Oh, now and now I'm hit the sensitive side, huh? Oh, I hit it. I done it now, huh?
Dude, you gonna make his vein
shit.
blow up.
I switched the script and now I done it there. Oh shit, I done fucked up.
For the record, can you guys leave me out of this?
Luna, it don't even
Have
look
some
happy
Jack
with you,
Daniels?
you know?
This is a hostile work environment.
Why are you even recording tonight?
I don't know.
Everybody's so fucking negative.
Look, you even made fucking Ricky.
You made
Ford-
me-
Damn, that's some next shit. That's
According to Truly.
bro. Raiders got it this year, dog.
My man.
Raiders got it this year, dog.
They're still in the hunt.
They're still in the hunt.
They're still in the hunt. Nigga.
Hey, they're 6-6, 7-7. You know when they're kind of like winning, kind of losing, or they're doing worse than that.
Hey, check it.
I can't.
Oh.
Because then you'll give me all these
Hey, I'm not
metaphors
the
that
football
I'm not gonna
fan. This
understand.
guy's the
nigga.
football fan.
I'm just a fan.
He's a Cowboys fan right there. Go fight him. Go fight him in the stadium.
I'm just a fan. Cuz.
Aren't you guys supposed to get drunk and fight? I thought that's how football works.
You're not just Niner.
I know. I seen a video of like hella people squabbling. I'm like, bruh, like you guys are fighting over groups of men who don't know who y'all are and get paid more than you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all it takes, bro. Your team sucks, bro.
Your team sucks, man. Nuh-uh, your team sucks. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's fight.
That's what it is.
That's the logic.
That's all football.
That's the logic.
Football in a nutshell.
Microphone check 1 2. What's up? What's up? Hey, you recording? I'm back in business mode. You see the way I switch it on?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
see how we
started
gotta
with the
switch 'em?
timer, nigga? Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Gotta pay
Can't-
attention to the timer.
can't you
Gotta
take
keep
away
your
like
eyes on the
30
clock.
minutes?
Yeah.
Gotta keep
Just
your
take away
eyes on the
30
prize,
minutes.
Chico. Welcome to another episode of the Thru podcast. I'm going, man. I don't give a fuck. This is episode, what, 161? 162? 66? Sheesh. Look at us. Look at us go. This is the last podcast of the
It's
year.
the tequila talking.
That's
Oh, you're
2021.
I didn't
Yeah.
think about it like that.
It really is. I didn't think about
Last pod of the year. Man, we had a lot of guests over this 2021.
it. We really did.
That's why I got to
Appreciate
look back
everybody
at.
that stopped by, man, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I think it's been a blessing to hear their stories, have them feel happy to walk in here. Like I don't think anyone we had in here was like, like I don't want to say nervous because I'm sure everyone has those little like, oh shit, like what are they gonna ask me? But just the like, fuck, like I'm here, like dude, like I'm seeing the cameras, I'm seeing that it's real, like the microphones, like like everyone is always like, bro, I didn't know how legit the place was. So I think it was
We're
dope, and it was a
professionals.
blessing to have all these guys
Facts.
show up here and hear their stories, and you know what I mean, and they're representing our area, man. The county. So
831.
yeah.
You want to say something, Randy?
Just say it. Just say it. Just say
I was
it.
just about to say, who was the person to say, "Oh, I thought y'all was recording out of a garage"? Like, I don't know. I don't know who said that.
I know two persons that said it.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like-
not gonna call them out, but
Call them out. Call them out. Call them out.
Shit. Hey, listen, buddy.
That's what we do here.
It was like, "Oh damn, shit, man, I had to take the elevator to get up here."
nah. It's the homies. It's the homies. I'm not gonna.
No, but yeah, I feel
The
very.
homie, but
yeah.
it's dissing us.
I feel very blessed and thankful that people even hit us up to want to come
and
up
it's
here.
831, by the way.
Yeah, happy 831. And the people want to hit us up to even come here, sit with us, chill with us, be on our platform. So
Talk shit with us.
yeah,
Nigga, that's crazy.
you know what I mean. Talk the shit, man. Been one hell of a year. I think we had one of the biggest guests that we had was Seaside Stretch. That was a really
That was
crazy
definitely
one.
a
That was a big highlight. Yeah.
Highlighter. Who else, man? Shout out to Leah the Libra. Rock was dope. Man, just a lot of great people. A lot of great people. Lisa, you know what I mean? Who does things for the greater good. You know what I mean? Shout out to
Oh,
her.
that's right. I forgot about Lisa. Yeah.
Yeah, and
The flood guy.
the flood god. That shit was fucking fun.
Money Man Monte.
Money Man Monte. Hunchos was really cool. I think was Above Apollo this year.
I think he was here for a couple
We had him a
of
few
them.
I feel like it was the beginning of the year, huh? Or was it like last year? I feel
No,
like
I
it was
think it
last
was the
year.
mids of the
It
year.
was this year.
It was
But
the mids of the year.
it's always dope when we have him here, man.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
He's cool to
Esda was
talk
here
to.
too. Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Active and Attractive. Shout
Yeah.
out to him.
Yeah.
It was a great year. That's all I gotta say. Like, it was a dope year. I feel like we
Oh, AJ
grew
too.
more.
Shout out
Oh, yeah,
AJ.
AJ. We
Salute.
grew a lot this year, and I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
we're
we just
doing great, man.
keep
And
pushing.
Shout out to painting the fucking office.
Right,
finally,
right.
Fucking-
Sorry, I
It looks
couldn't
real
help. My
nice
bad, I
in
couldn't
here.
help.
I wonder who did it, huh?
Shit.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm just watching
Different strokes
through.
for different
We got
folks.
so many people. Shit, man. Shout out S. Dot. I just seen him
Oh,
on there
yeah.
as well.
S. Dot.
Güero.
Weddle.
That's right.
Shout out to Mark, Broken Street
Shout out to that
Apparel.
Ricky right there.
Shout out to Ricky and Halloween, nigga. Come
Shout
on.
out to Halloween Ricky.
You're
Halloween
welcome.
Ricky.
I hope you guys get to the 700 followers. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be expecting it in my next paycheck for my tax.
For my tax return,
Well, my tax
Can I
return,
claim a
I'll be-
lot?
I'll be
Where's my
expecting
bonus
it,
at?
can I
bro.
claim a
I mean,
lot?
Should make like a
Shout
little
out to
slide.
Slide Through
huh?
Radio. nigga.
Should make a little slide video. You know.
We should, really. We
Of
should.
like a deep meaning song in the background, and all the pictures are in slow mo, and
Or we could do little clips of
Fade
it
in.
each episode we had this
Yeah.
year. That'd be dope. To our editor,
Shout out to Chris Powers.
thank you.
too.
Oh yeah, Chris Powers did come. That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
Apollo.
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 Shout out to Space Jam.
Man, what? Sheesh.
And then from there, it was like a snowball effect,
Trey
bro.
Twist.
Oh, Trey
Shout out
Twist.
to
Shout out to
Nina.
Nina,
Shout out to
forgot.
Brittany.
We
Shout
had
out to
Lena
the
again. Shout out
homegirls.
to her. We had Trey Twist.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, shout out to Ray Twist.
Shout out Trey Twist, bro. He definitely had like a highlight moment in our
Oh,
in
he
our
did.
podcast,
He was
bro.
hilarious.
Definitely did.
He was
Bro.
hilarious.
Oh,
Shout
the
out to that
420.
420 episode.
Oh, the 420
fucking-
That was
Oh,
different.
man.
I looked like being like I was looking sketch the whole time.
Sheesh. Shout out to Joe P.
That's right.
Shout out to Micah.
SMG. Oh, I forgot Mario was here too.
Shout out to Monterey Studio Mario. God damn.
Shout out to the shop 831.
Shout out to the
man.
shop 831, man. It's been one heck
That
of
was
a
our first
year.
vlog. I forgot
Shout
about
out to
that.
my old coworker Daniel Mejia. He was on there too.
That's crazy. Shout out to us, nigga.
And shout out to us.
Shout out to us, nigga.
Just want to say a quick cheers to you guys. Even if you guys aren't drinking anything,
We're
I
all
want to say a
drinking.
quick cheers to y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Cheers, 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 cheers,
Choose
cheers
your
to everybody in the
fire.
room, man.
What you
Cheers.
drinking over there, Joe? What is that?
He's
Choco
drinking
milk?
He's drinking hot
Eggnog, what? Christmas
Eggnog.
is over.
Hey, man, he's he's feeling festive until it's January 1st, dog.
What is eggnog, dude?
Eggnog is like rompope, yeah.
What the fuck is rompope?
You just explain it in a more complicated way. It's like,
It's like that definition. It's like that Google.
That's where I got it from.
you know,
He said it's rompope. I was like,
it's like a croissant, croissant, croissant.
That's where I got it from. Because we, just for you guys to know, we Googled the word and it gave us like
the same
the
word
same
as the
fucking
meaning. Yeah.
answer. Like it was pointless to Google the
Like
definition
you know
of a
those
word.
words that you've Googled like in high school, like fuck, what does this mean? And then it's like a sentence and it uses the same word, and you're like, so what the fuck does it mean? Like, you know,
so nobody knows what the fuck eggnog is, then, right?
it's just a bunch of dairy fucking.
It's
And
rompope.
eggs? Is there eggs in it? It has to be, right?
It has to-
There has to
I
be.
don't know.
Or is Bailey's in there, huh?
It's heavy. All I know
Can,
it's
you,
like
can we
pour
look it
Baileys
up?
in there.
Can you
it's
look it
a
up? Can you
it's
pull it
a
up?
it's a heavy dairy drink.
Yeah, it feels like you're just
It's
drinking
rompope?
a melted milkshake, bro. Like I had it when
You
I was
had it?
younger. Yeah, when I was younger. Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
had
like the
that one,
sweetest thing
that
ever.
Mexican
It's
one.
heavy. It's like Bailey's thick.
Too-
like
too rich,
it's,
huh?
It's
No, they
Way
sell
too
some that's more
Way too
liquidy.
rich.
well, apparently now
We're
they're
gonna get
making
to the bottom of
they're
this.
making
What's it?
We're gonna get to
Eggnog.
bottom.
Mickey, read that.
Historically, also known as milk punch.
Shit.
Milk
Already that's
punch.
disgusting.
An egg milk punch, when alcoholic beverages are added, is rich,
Oh, shit,
chilled,
my stomach's already
sweetened,
hurting.
Alright,
thinking
so
about it.
it's-
dairy-based beverage.
Milk, cream, sugar, egg, yolk.
Click
and
on that one where it
whipped
says,
egg
does
whites.
eggnog have raw eggs?
It does,
Well,
It
egg
does?
whites, yeah. Egg yolks and egg whites.
bro. That shit got hella growth hormones.
So it's
nigga.
really like someone took a fucking 12-pack of eggs, cracked them, added
Yeah.
hella sugar,
The blend
and
Yeah.
just
bitch.
fucking whipped
and
them.
added milk
and added
fucking,
alcohol and fuck.
Yeah,
Vanilla extract, probably.
it's heavy. Like it's a heavy.
I mean, as
drink.
long as it's shit's
like
just
drinking a
vegan.
dessert.
Like,
It's like you know, like
it's
the
like a vegan
it's like the
alcohol,
abuelita
right?
hot
No, 'cause that's
chocolate.
dairy.
It's like the abuelita hot chocolate, but like a little bit more heavier in the tummy.
No, I've had it before.
Like you know,
Not like that though. Like we've taken like little shots of it, but
Yeah.
not.
But you can drink it cold
not
or
a
hot.
fucking-
yeah.
Right?
But apparently now
Hot
that
sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
but now they
That's
have the
how this guy's
non-dairy
drinking.
Have you
options.
guys had
so-
hot apple cider?
hot apple cider? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had hot apple
cider's
cider.
fire. Hell
It's
yeah.
good.
it?
I like it.
Oh,
We
hell
served
yeah.
it.
What the fuck
It's
is
like
cold
ponche.
apple cider?
It's like
Just
ponche.
regular apple cider out of the
That's apple juice.
with bubbles in it.
It's apple
Oh,
soda.
I know what you're talking about.
That's
What
what
you're talking about the little, yeah, yeah. I
the
know what you're talking
little people that don't drink real champagne, they
Yeah.
pop those. But I remember we served it a couple years at the hotel I used to work at. But they made it hot, and never ever in my life, up to like whatever age I was, did I ever know people drink it hot, and it was like a thing, cause customers would come in
Yeah.
and, oh, you got hot
It's kind of
apple
like
cider?
ponche. It's like that
I was like,
Mexican
what
ponche.
the fuck? Like, I didn't know you fucking make this shit hot.
Yeah.
Like, what's
It's
wrong
different,
with you guys? Like, I didn't even dare to try it, to be honest. I should have tried it,
Because you're
but
talking about popping the Marinello or whatever the fuck that shit's called.
well,
yeah,
that's what we
Martinelli's.
poured
Yeah,
in there.
Marinello.
Like, I don't know.
Marinello bottles, but hot cider, that's
Hey.
different, bro. That should come in a package.
Can you timestamp
Really?
that? That's what we're gonna call this
What the
episode.
fuck?
Marinello's.
My bad, nigga. I'm lost. I'm still trying to figure out this American culture.
Bro, I'm
Me
still
too.
trying to figure out
I
life,
really
bro.
am. I
Hey,
really
this is
am.
the first year I did Secret Santa. So
What is it? Conflict shock or what?
What?
Culture
Why?
shock?
Because it's
No,
American
we did
culture.
Secret Santa for that. For that.
Crema?
year. Yeah,
For crema, huh?
I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the best parties I've been to. It was pretty
Yeah,
dope.
I was fucked
I
up.
appreciate you taking me there.
You're very welcome.
He said I was fucked
Nah,
up.
nah,
No,
yeah.
it was lit.
I was
It
only able
fucking
to
lit.
bring one person. I was like, I'm gonna hit up Ricky.
That's when I was in my golden days. But it was dope.
Well, it was on a
And then
weekday.
the after party was even
You're
doper.
golden.
And the,
days.
yeah.
And then
Well,
yeah.
the thing about our holiday parties is our weekends was on the weekdays. So I was like, who the fuck can I hit up on a weekday? Who wants to party? And I don't know why I just picture Ricky like fucking drinking fool. So I'm
Fucking
like,
drinking.
I still got that picture of you drinking holding like 3 drinks. Like,
Damn. The three tilts.
bro, it was a
Those are three tilts.
like Mac Dre in that song Wild Night. It was a wild night,
was a
Cuddy.
wild
You
night.
missed out.
It was just 3 tall cans of Red Bulls. He was just on a
It
jitter.
was just Virgin Bloody Marys, but I was just
But you
acting like
acted hella
I was
drunk.
acting like I was hella on though.
It was just Marinello soda, bro.
I gave myself a hickey. I was like, what?
It was just 3.
so look, Ricky, I got lucky. Good.
It was 3 clamatos.
just the fucking
Just the
Clamato.
tomato juice.
That's it.
I ain't gonna lie. Most of my I'm not being racist. My white experiences have been with DJ,
Yeah.
like real shit.
Yeah, same here. They've been with me. Like when I've done white.
Well, I can only imagine who else.
It with you.
No, I know, and I share
really-
it with people because
Like,
I'm like, bro, like
It's
this
a
shit's
fucking trip.
It's a
bro.
trip. Thank you.
It's a fucking trip.
Nah, I appreciate you saying
Imagine driving fucking an hour up a motherfucking mountain like hella late, and then you get kicked out, and everybody's drunk as fuck.
Yeah, I need to hear the story. Tell me the story. What happened?
Oh shit, I can't.
I can't. You can.
Just tell
It's a
me.
safe space. It's a safe space.
I don't like the ending. I
This
don't like
is
the
a
therapy.
safe space.
This is therapy.
I don't like the
Tell me
ending.
what's a white experience you guys like was like. Oh damn, this is
Was
very
it
different. from
like
I
too
mean-
much mayo on the sandwich or something?
I'll let
No.
Ricky explain. Unless you want me to say a little bit of the story, and if you
Ra-
think-
Go ahead. We'll see
raisins
exactly
with
we,
mac
we
and
went
cheese.
to we went to like a, I guess you could say like a holiday party type of thing, but the lady who worked, you know, she was a host. Her parents were like hella rich, you know what I'm saying, and so she lived like literally in a mansion. She wasn't there. She didn't work there to make money. She needed it for like her college experience, right? Anyways, move forward to the party. She invited everyone at work to go to the mansion or whatever, and it was an
Great idea.
hour deep in like Carmel, like to the point where like at one point you lose all connection and you just have to believe her
Story.
just keep driving until you see this and you are there. And so imagine like hella late and you're just driving up, and at this point you have no service on no phone, and you're
Went
just
through a couple
hoping, you're
gates.
praying to God, and then you finally see this little gate. You finally put the code in that she tells you to put in. Then you go up this road, and then you have to keep going up this road, and then you
Fuck.
finally get to the fucking mansion, and it looks like a fucking Gucci Mane fucking thing, and you're like,
Some crazy rich Asian type of shit.
and we finally there. Everyone's drunk.
Ricky takes everybody's money
some
with
bullshit
cards.
Oh yeah.
I honestly, I didn't even know the rules, but I knew I kept winning.
Yeah, everyone was flexing. People were, barely came home with their tip money and shit. And I don't know what game Ricky wanted to play with everyone, but he started taking everyone's tips. You know what I'm saying?
I left with a stack that night.
Yeah.
I really did.
I had a different vibe. I was there like trying to smoke. I was trying to get everyone high there and like,
He really was though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that sounds like a regular experience to me, bro. What the fuck's going on? How is that? Just because you guys
that made
a long
it
road?
is like I'd never been to a house that had the biggest house I've been to had like 3 rooms, 4 rooms.
Oh,
You come here and it's like you go up the stairs. It's the big ass living room. They have a pool. They have a jacuzzi. They have a chilling area like by the pool.
They have like 3 kitchens. Everything was.
It's a trip. Like you go through doors to doors to doors. And I couldn't even find the bathroom.
And it was all regular.
Like, damn, you are very trustworthy.
And everything was regular. Everything was like normal.
Again, not trying to be racist. The widest experience.
Like, if this restroom is being used, just walk 500 feet down this aisle and you'll find another one. And like, I'm like, what in the fuck?
Bro, I got lost trying to find the bathroom, and the people come and is like, what are you guys doing in my parents' room? I'm like, well, we're just trying to fucking look for the bathroom.
Wait. Why'd you guys get kicked out? Because they found you both in the parents' room, or what? Like, why'd you guys get kicked out?
Trying to be parents?
That can't be discussed
All right.
on video, but everybody got kicked out. Like, everybody got kicked. Not just
everybody.
us.
Okay.
Everybody that went
Were
that
y'all
didn't
the
belong
reason?
there.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
man! Still open.
And I was
case.
mad. And I was
It's an open
I
case.
was like, I was like crossfaded. So I was like, we getting kicked out when I'm crossfaded. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, I can't drive my fucking
But
Camry down this shit.
I was drunk. He was drunk.
My cousin
Joe,
convinced, my
he was
cousin somehow
drunk.
convinced us that he was sober. He's like, honestly, DJ, I could drive. I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know
Give it
what.
to me, I got this.
And I don't know what made me be like, you know what? I think you're right, bro. Like,
I think you got it.
Like, at one point, I was like, bro, you have to be right. Like, because everyone.
Not, we're all fucked.
I'm like, everyone here is wrong, so you have to be right. Someone here has to be right. So, and thank God, you know what I'm saying? We made it down. I don't know how much long until we got there, and
Made it home, right? Made it back
Needless
to your
to say,
bed.
he was right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're all good though, but
Well, he made it to where the Quail Lodge is at. We parked there. Me, I'm a good drunk. If they tell me go to sleep, I go to sleep. Like that. So fucking we parked this out. Okay, we're good.
Oh, fuck,
to sleep.
I remember.
I'm not drunk. But fucking they tell me go to sleep. We're gonna stay here. We'll wake up in the morning and continue to drive. I knock out fucking 5:30 in the morning or 6. I get up. I'm in DJ's car.
Everybody's knocked out?
Naked.
No.
Naked. No, I'm fucking sure.
I wake up on this not on the street close to his house, fucking in the car with a blanket on me.
There you go.
And
Thank
I have
you.
like no fucking
With the
idea.
blanket and a
Okay,
pillow.
I was
And
just
a
about to
pillow
say.
and a
All right,
pillow.
so you was
Come on,
thoughtful. You was
Come on,
thoughtful.
dog, man.
Because at first I was about to say, yo,
took
you
care
left
of
him in the
you. Took
car.
care of you.
But
care of you.
this is the crazy part. Like, if I'm slumped, I'm slumped. Fucking, I get up. I'm like, what? Why the fuck did they leave me in the car? I'm pissed, nigga. Like, come on. I open the door. The alarm starts going off. DJ comes out to unlock it. It's all right, bro. I'll catch you later. I live down the street. Fucking next day, my brother's pissed. I'm like, why the fuck this nigga mad? So I guess they drove my ass home. They tried to get me out the car. I would not get out the fucking car.
Ricky, you were like trying to push him out, like, come on, bro, just go to sleep. Like, you have a big bed in your home, like
In front of my house.
His brother, he was like, fuck, man. He's like, if he doesn't like get out of the car in like 5 minutes, he's like, he's gonna have to spend the night at your house. I was like, all right, well, that's no problem. I was like, I just figured to drop him at his home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool. So I'm thinking, all right, well, he's gonna hop out, in my house and go to bed. Nah, it was the same shit. He didn't want to fucking leave the car. So I'm looking at my cousin like,
You're outside your house. Just
bruh,
Ricky,
it's like fucking 3, 4 in the morning. I'm like, bruh, you don't want to go to I'm like, bruh, I'm about to go to bed. Like I need you to get up and And he was like,
to your
nah.
bed.
He was just kept rejecting our love and support. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm not a fucked up homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave you here. It's gonna be cold. His nipples are gonna be freezing in the morning. So I go to my room. I grab him a blanket. I grab him a pillow. You know what I'm saying? I put it like he's a little puppy, like cuddle him
You
all
tucked
up
him in?
and shit. Yeah,
He
tucked him in. Tucked him
That's
in.
real nigga shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Kiss on the forehead.
My cousin was like, "Hey, make sure he's still breathing. Make sure like his neck is not too like, you know what I'm saying." And,
Hey, you don't want him to die.
Joe's the doctor.
He was the doctor. He's doing like chiropractic shit on him.
yeah,
Pulled his neck back.
yeah.
Look at all the thought that was put into it, and you woke up mad, bro.
No,
But okay,
he even
I
had
wake
Oreos
up.
and like a little milk thing right there in the morning.
Oreos and milk. Eggnog, my guy.
Think about it. You wake up and the first thing that comes to your mind, why the fuck did they not take me home? Like, why the fuck did they leave me in the car?
Well, if it was my brain, I'd be like, it was probably my fault.
I was just like, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. After they told me all that shit, I was like, oh, my bad, bro. Y'all told me go to sleep. We're gonna get up at 6 and drive home. So I'm like, I'm going to sleep. And I had the backseat all to myself, so I just lay down.
As a good drunk, when they say wake up, you should wake up, though.
Oh, shit. That's kind of hard, nigga.
But when they tell you to go to sleep, oh yeah.
Yeah, go to sleep,
That was like the
man.
only time I've seen him like that though, where he really just refused. I'm like, damn. And the next day he didn't believe me. He's like, bruh, for real. He's like, bro, you should have just told me. I'm like, bruh, you should have just told you. I'm like, we told you so many times. Like,
But
I forgot why you brought up that story.
I came
kinda
up, I don't know.
confused.
Because you was talking about the widest thing you guys have ever done. You guys said just a bunch of normal shit. Like,
So that's normal.
to me, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, to
Don't-
me, Secret
that's
Santa,
not- I-
Secret Santa, people taking out eggnog,
Secret Santa.
people bringing out eggnog. You know,
No disrespect.
yeah, no disrespect. Okay, that was gonna burp,
Eggnog.
but
He got stuck in eggnog.
You
Like
gonna
just
burp
doing
eggnog?
these activities, I guess it doesn't like me as like ponche.
oh yeah, dude, getting awards for being a good fucking
Wait, who's
good
giving out
son.
awards? The job?
the job.
That's corny. I don't like that shit. But
Yeah.
that, I mean, they do
Nah,
that.
fuck that shit,
They do
bro.
that. It is-
Fuck awards.
But like,
Pay me more.
But like,
How about
they,
that?
no, but like they give hardcore sentences. Like this person, when he walked in here, he lit up the room when we had no
Yeah.
electricity. He made sure that, like, you know, like they go far and beyond.
I got one. Did not know one single word of English. Learned 5 this year. Kudos.
A flashback to 3rd grade. Yo, like, fuck.
Pedro, if you understand me, come over here.
Come over here. Let's get that Pedro guy. Pedro don't give a flying
Like,
fuck.
he's like, yes, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
You don't even know what he said.
Pues sí.
Everyone's
Sad.
like, yeah, he must be the gardener here. You know what I mean? But, you know, hey. Shout out to the white parties.
Shout out to the white parties.
I learned from them.
You really did though.
What did you learn? What did you learn?
We
What'd
learned
you
how to
learn?
act right.
What'd you
We
learn?
learned how to act right. Well, I learned how to act right.
There you go. You learn
That's what
so
I-
like when you go to another one, you know what to expect, and it's like it's more comfortable for you to expect what you should know is going to
Because
happen.
prior to this, the house parties I've been to is like just hella people in the fucking room or a house.
Yeah.
Everybody just getting drunk. There's loud music
Yeah.
and it's just crowded and people are doing dumb
People
shit.
people do the reindeer twist, and you
That's
have to be
the-
all into it.
That's the white boy
I
racist shit.
hated the reindeer twist.
Or the
It was-
hokey-
Wait.
Or the
What's
hokey
the
pokey.
reindeer twist? Can you perform
It
it?
was 3rd grade. We went
when
to
we're
a white
done
school.
recording,
Like,
I mean,
no,
Wait,
don't
wait.
you dare.
Do it on camera.
Wait, is that the one you guys had to hold each other's hips like behind everybody?
What?
what?
Like a little
Ain't no one
reindeer?
ever touched my hips.
Oh, no.
That's not it. That
I
was
think you
just
got molested, but
Where are you at?
pause.
Where's my big bro when I needed him?
He's like, they're holding my hips too.
they were doing it to me too.
It's like your brother did it too. It's the reindeer twist.
Come on, your brother liked it.
Fuck. This guy's going crazy.
Oh shit! So what is
going
it?
on?
What,
Hey, man, if
what
you're trying
is
to shoot
it?
from
What's
three,
the
I'm
reindeer
shooting from
twist?
three.
What is that?
It was just a stupid fucking little dance. You know when you're like in elementary school and they make you do the fucking
Reindeer
performance?
twist.
They make you sing in front of the fucking. They force your parents to come and watch everybody sing.
They do like a show, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
a little fucking chorus because there was a chorus class.
Even though you did no consent to apply to it, you have to do it, and it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Remember when they
Yeah.
made us do all like the Mexican dances, and it's only because we were the only Mexican class.
I know that was racist as fuck.
Fuck.
Dude, y'all
they-
went in,
That's
though.
true
they
though.
just
That's true
there.
though. That's true though.
I was
They-
there. Y'all went in.
They
Y'all
dressed
went
us up
in.
as like mariachi little people.
Oh shit, like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
and they had a
That's fucked up. School district.
Bro, there were
You guys
so many
fucked
white
up.
parents with the digital cameras out at the time.
Bro, we were the
let's do
only
the school.
class that was just like Hispanics, and then everybody else was just like
Christmas.
Everybody else.
That's racist. It's like the story of
But we're in
this
kindergarten and we don't know. We don't know
But
better.
yeah, but I mean, it's like the story that the guy tells on Instagram that it's a whole bunch of black kids, and the white teacher takes them out to a cotton plantation for education purposes. They pick cotton all day, and then at the end of the day, like he's like, "Yeah, we're here, hella happy, picking cotton, whatever." And at the end of the day, we didn't even get to keep the fucking cotton. They took it away from us. So I guess the guy's mom goes to the school like, "What the fuck are you doing? You take like a whole bunch of little black kids to the fucking cotton fields. You have them pick fucking cotton all day. Like, what the fuck? Like,
This is a real thing.
it's a real thing, like a real story. Yeah, it was trending a few years back, but
That is wild.
that's what it reminded me of. Like,
Yeah.
you guys think about, you guys are the only class that dressed up in mariachi shit. Like, that's,
Yeah. I mean, to our parents, it was probably like, oh, look, how cute. But like,
to everybody.
It was
but like
annoying,
as we
bro.
got older, I'm like, damn,
Fucked up.
that was some fucked up shit they allowed us to do.
Not allowed. I
Like,
didn't want to do that.
I'm
shit,
like, how the
dude.
fuck? How
Cheek to cheek. I don't know her.
Yeah. I'm like, how did they have my measuring right? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck.
They had it.
Like
though.
I'm really like I was really rocking that shit.
They
Like,
had it though.
fuck.
You was really two-stepping too.
Yeah.
I had to learn to two-step it.
Damn, they told you two-step. Damn, they told you to two-step.
Now that's some white shit.
Hey, hit that two-step.
See,
Hurry up,
all
hurry
white
up.
shit with DJ.
I know.
Damn.
You're in the right path, DJ.
Thank you. Hey man, let's get to these.
Okay,
you know what I'm
let's
saying?
move forward.
I know we had like a
Enough of our
25-minute intro. Nice, halfway through the pod. Let's start with the first topic. IRS wants people to submit their illegal activity for taxes. Totally not gonna lock you up. They just want to know the truth.
That's just the funniest thing. It's just like when they said, "Oh, turn your guns in, turn in your illegal guns, and we're gonna pay you for it, but you're not gonna get arrested."
You know
This
what's
shit just
funny?
sounds like a
You know what's
scam.
funny? I think there will be one person that has the balls to be like,
Fuck
you know
it.
what? Let me just say something that's not 100% true. But what will they say if I said, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
they're gonna
huh.
get a response, and then they're gonna be the answer to a lot of the people. Like, hey, what do they really say if you know if you did this?
Right.
I think
I just feel there's always
Can
gonna
you
be
move
that
that
one
thing a little
person.
bit to the
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be that one person.
I think if they really do this, they're just gonna get taxed on money that you're not supposed to be taxed on.
Because they're gonna need proof, right?
I
Or
wouldn't say
what's,
proof.
What's
I
the
think
real?
the IRS, all they want is bread. They just want to take
believe
your
you.
money. So it's
Yeah.
like, if you say, well, I made this much selling drugs, or I made this much stealing shit, or, well, then you owe us fucking $3,000 from all the shit you sold and stole. Like, pay us.
This is the stupidest thing ever. Because, like, look, let's say even if you have a job, but you're getting paid under the table, that's illegal too.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's gonna report that? No one's reporting that shit. So what? I don't know why. Here's the thing. There's real stupid people in the world, and there's the real, people like, oh fuck it, I think I'm gonna get more money out of it. Fuck it.
To be honest, the thing I think with this is like they're trying to catch people that did the EDD fraud shit, and maybe they were like, okay, well they're saying you could put your legal stuff here, so
Oh.
I made $100,000 of EDD. Like, what's good? Expecting a bigger tax return,
But it's illegal.
but it's
So you
illegal. But
should-
it's
I like the
okay because
stolen
IRS
one.
says report it.
Yeah.
Like,
I like the
I don't
stolen
fucking
one.
know, dude. This
The-
is fucking stupid.
The stolen property one is if you steal property, you must report its fair market value and your income in the year you steal it, unless you return it to its rightful owner in the same year.
Hey man, thanks for letting me borrow that fucking microwave for 4 months.
Thank you for letting me borrow that microwave for 11 months and 30 days. Here you go.
Layaway.
Here you go.
Here you go.
It's tax season. Here you
It's
go.
tax season. Here you go. See you next year.
See you next year.
I'll be
for
back
real.
in January 2nd to steal again.
I'm gonna need that
Like
back.
claiming other people's kids, bro. Like, fuck.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
Yeah, man, this shit looks like a scam, man. A lot of scamming this year too.
Even from the government.
A lot of people have been getting creative on how to
Hey.
scam.
Bro, I cannot stress this enough. And if you guys are watching this and we could cut this into a clip, so many people, so many people are getting got with that Cash App. Send me money, give me your account information,
On
and they're
IG.
getting fucking hacked. Like,
Yeah.
I got you guys. I'm just trying to help people out. Just send me your Cash App and I'm gonna send you money. Just trying to help people out. Bullshit.
I don't understand the logic why anybody was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you 300, you're gonna give me 3,000 back. Yeah, of course. Like, who in their right mind would ever fucking do that?
that's what I
Hey,
said.
I
Who's
know-
just giving money away?
I
like
know
that? Nobody.
people. I know people who've done that.
But
who've done it
that's a
legitimately?
different flip.
No, where they
Or
didn't
who
get.
falling for the shit?
who's
yeah.
falling
No,
for
yeah,
it.
Oh, okay,
obviously,
okay.
yeah. Everybody who's like, oh, follow my new account,
Hey,
I'll follow
man.
this one because
condolences to those who fallen for the scam.
Yeah, condolences to
Yeah.
your accounts, man. Because fuck, y'all don't got that shit.
But it sucks too, because I bet you, like in their head, they were like, "What? God is real. Like this is the time for me to make some money."
Oh, shit.
Come on, you
He
know there's
went-
some
he
real
went
people.
there.
You know there's some people.
God,
that
give me a
Nah, yeah, come
God
on. You know,
sent me this
There's
angel.
people that legit like live off their phones, like they get that notification, like, "Hey, I can help you out." They truly believe, like,
yeah.
"Oh, this person."
It's like I
is
get a
doing
lot
good.
of like I don't even follow certain pages, but I'll have sometimes if you're scrolling through like your timeline, you'll get like this picture and you know like
You'll get $1,000
you'll get
or
like
some
yeah
shit.
like and agree to it, believe it, and then you might receive that message later on like, "Hey man, give me $400 and we'll turn that into fucking."
It's a whole
You know what I'm
scam
saying?
circle.
Yeah, it's like it runs. It's like
It
a
kind of
whole little-
reminds me of the like this post if you like Jesus. If you keep scrolling, you're going to hell.
No, man, fuck that.
I've seen those.
Yes, yes.
Oh, how about this one? How
Well,
about
in the
this one?
text-
Share this if you're against rape. If you don't share this, then you're with it.
But,
Tell
Yeah,
me
I've
what
seen
people
that
are
one. I've
posting
seen
that.
that one. I've seen that one.
People
I have
are,
not
people
seen
are
that one.
nasty for that shit. Y'all are
That's
disgusting
crazy.
for that
People
shit.
are fucked up.
Stupid.
They just want their page to get a shout out.
Just want
Yeah.
the bitch to get liked.
I can see if you skip this, if you don't repost, I know you're a snitch.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck,
I
bro?
don't give a fuck about what you think.
I'll like it and unlike it.
Like, bro, hit up your homies. They're all snitches.
Yeah, man.
No,
People
that
are
shit goes
nasty,
back
man.
to like, yo, just text messages before even IG. Remember the chain messages? They're like, send this to 10 people. If not, you're gonna go ahead and have bad luck for like 7 years. Or send this to 10 people.
And you went you went out your way to do that
Yeah.
shit.
You're
Oh,
like
shit.
DJ Ronnie.
You know which ones I the
Mom.
most I was like, today you have permission to ask me 10 fucking questions, and I would save those little chain shit. And whenever I
real?
was trying to pop out a girl, I'll send it-
Okay,
I'll send
Ricky.
it out.
Remember you trying to finger pop a girl? That was it?
Finger pop at each other's assholes.
What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color? No, but
up? You
I
trying to take
remember
me out
those,
to
Ronnie.
dinner?
Thank you for reminding me of those.
You're welcome.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for, man. So are you guys reporting your illegal activity or what?
No, because I don't have any.
I mean, neither.
We don't
I'm
have
just saying.
any, allegedly. Miggy, you're reporting all that underground streaming you be doing?
I stole I stole some bubblegum in 2001. I mean,
I opened a soda can in the grocery store, took a sip out of it, and put it back.
ooh, I opened a bag of potato chips, ate two, and put it back.
Dude, I used to think that shit was like hardcore tough. I remember I was like third grade. Nah, it was like third grade. I remember I see my little homie. I was like, "Hey, what the fuck?" He's like, "What's good?" Like, you know, like just like a regular "What's up?" And I'm like, "Who you here with?" He's like, "I don't know. Like, I lost my mom. I don't know where she's at." And he's like, "Hey, you want some cookies?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, you know, I didn't know. I don't know.
He
You know,
said,
we're in
"Yeah."
third grade. He really went to the baked aisle and just opened them up. And he's like, "Here," and he gave me two. I was like, like I thought it was hella tight. Like I remember I munched them and like we're walking. He's like, "You want a muffin?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then like
He said, "Yeah."
he ripped one up. He gave me one. He took one, and like I think he saw his mom at the corner. He's like, "I see you at school tomorrow." I'm like, "All right." And like I went home like, "Bro, this motherfucker's a G." Like,
Like, I want to live life like this guy.
yeah, I'm like, I have to live more like him, you know, and like I'll never forget that.
Whatever he's doing,
But
I
those
wanna do-
memories, you'd be like, what the
But
fuck?
it's a
He ends up
but
working
it's
at a
a real
bakery.
memory. Like it's in my head. Like the fact that he was so confident. Now at this age, I'm like, bro, I'd be like, you know, like to have the thought process, like I won't get away from like robbing a cook. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
it's just
talk
weird.
about
It's
that
weird.
subject
It's
when you're
weird.
done.
Dude, like, I feel
I'm
like
done.
I feel like eventually you get old enough to like just stop stealing stuff
It-
like that. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm too old to steal a candy now. Like,
Well, yeah, I
Oh,
know.
who am
obviously,
I?
I'm going
obviously,
different.
obviously.
But yeah.
But like, at what age? At what age did y'all like kind of reach that conclusion?
If
like,
we're talking Marshalls and you know what I'm saying, I mean,
like,
Ross,
like,
you know,
like you stole the candy from a Dollar Tree and then you walk down and you're like, you know what?
We ain't talking candy, bro.
I was too old for that shit, bro. I'm too old for that shit now. No, you guys still with it? All right, cool.
I love
All right.
candy. I'll pay for that shit.
Okay.
I forgot what I was going to ask.
Man, shout out to the IRS though, man.
Shout
Fuck
out to the
y'all.
IRS trying to get their money, man. That's real nigga shit.
Hey
They're
man,
trying to get
at
their
least
bread.
y'all have it up there, like they say. If, you know, you're already you're already losing by not saying something. So at least they have it there for the one out of I don't know how many people in the world might
Amen.
actually, you know.
IRS is Ronnie stealing.
Is Ronnie stealing?
Fuck.
Let's find out. Can we find out in this
It's,
episode?
Hey,
it's
man.
really for Ronnie.
Investigating Ronnie shit.
Investigating Ronnie's shit.
I mean, I wasn't allowed into Mervyn's for a while, but I mean, they're out of business now, so it don't matter.
You ran him out of business.
Ran out of business.
The Monterey store.
Mervin's puts him on their fucking tax. He's like,
all the loss claim.
I'm like, well, this
All the lost 501s.
well, this individual here, you know,
all the white Nike Air Forces are.
they show his like MySpace, Facebook pictures. Like, you see, these are the ones.
You can't really see it because the flash from the digital camera is blocking his face.
He's like, but you can see better with the Razer phone on this one.
the razor,
Razor.
the chocolate one, the
chocolate Razer.
the chocolate razor.
Fucking Zune.
I'm weak. All right, switching gears to the next topic. Y'all heard about the truck driver who his brakes broke down and he accidentally, got into an accident and cost the lives of 4 people, and they're trying to sentence him to 110 years.
But I mean, is that really his fault though? Like, how can you know when something's gonna go out in your vehicle? Like,
You don't.
I mean, it just, I guess you never know. I guess their argument could be like, hey, you should be on top of that shit and just always have it maintenance. But I mean, even if you've been on top of it, you never know. Freak accident.
it's like, think about it. There's the reason why
It's a company.
But I know a lot of them are like independently, like
they are. A lot of them, they buy their own trucks and they drive them.
Yeah, I don't know what they're shipping. You know what I mean?
But think about how
I think-
common this is though, because they have ramps specifically for when those big ass trucks don't fucking their brakes fail. They have ramps where they're supposed to just go ram into dirt and shit.
But I mean, when are you gonna know when your brakes fail, dude?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like, dude, for example, bro, like I was chilling at a red light last year, and out of nowhere, boom, I got pushed into the street. What the fuck happened? The truck behind me lost his fucking brakes. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't know that was gonna happen. It just fucking happens, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
The fact that they gave him so many years, and you mentioned like companies, some people drive for companies. I'm assuming he wasn't part of a company, because if it was, I feel like they would have sued the company, and it wouldn't just be solely based on him.
No, but the thing is, like, nowadays the regulations have changed so much that you could sue the individual instead of the company. Like, the laws have changed where you could sue the individual. Like me,
fucking way, for
like
real?
me being a manager, if anything happens to the company and an employee feels like I did them wrong or my actions, they find them wrong, they could sue me directly. They can't sue the company.
Yeah, but who's to say this wasn't a setup then? Like, let's say someone really doesn't really like this guy. I mean,
that's why you go to court, evidence,
that's
all that shit.
crazy. That's fucked up. 100.
So-
I think that's fucked up.
So this case is still like on
I
trial.
mean, he already
still
got
going?
sentenced. I know a lot of people, like truck drivers, try to stand up for him. They
Yeah.
stopped driving. They were pulling off to the side of the road. People were saying shit, but as far as I know, they haven't like reopened the case or said like he's not getting that.
Unfortunately, I don't think they are. Dude.
I know. There you
Oh,
go.
shit.
So we
So
got
the
his
case will be
petition. Everybody
reopened?
signed it.
Stand corrected.
Appreciate it. Everybody that signed it because
There you
they
go.
were comparing it to that guy that killed 3-4 people during the riots, and he got let off. But this guy that
And
was
now
an
he's doing
accident.
interviews, going to all the podcasts and shit, just doing interviews and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It happened the
that's
same thing with I forget the guy that killed the kid, and he was taking pictures with everybody with the Skittles. Like I forget his name.
His last name is fucking Zimmerman. His last name is Zimmerman.
George Zimmerman.
There you go. Yeah, George Zimmerman.
Piece of shit.
With the Trayvon. He was the one with the
Yeah,
Trayvon.
remember? And then he was
piece
taking
of
pictures
shit.
with candies with people and
Piece
shit
of
like that.
Dude, I watched that documentary of like the whole case thing where
Piece of shit.
his parents like the way they started the documentary up and like the videos of like him, entering the little liquor store, leaving it, that like the sound audio of him getting popped by the dude, like the whole shit is crazy, man. And
Is it true?
yeah, it was a whole trip.
And then just a side note, while all this was going
Rest in
on,
peace.
and the guy that killed the 4 people during the riots was going on, a lot of politicians got sentenced for like what is it, child prostitution? I forget what it was. This is like a long ass list of people that got trialed when they
Yeah.
found that ring of like the higher ups stealing kids, like raping
Like the-
minors and shit like that.
The
I forget.
Jeffrey Epstein type of shit, like, or
Bro.
some other shit.
Like legit shit. Like
Yeah.
a lot of politicians, people in power, got sentenced for child abduction, prostitution, all this other shit. Like
All that
that's
stuff.
crazy.
Bro, it'd be
And
these
then they go-
politicians and people making the law to be into the most sick shit.
Yeah,
That's
Think about
true, but
that.
then they go ahead and fucking highlight stories like this just so
Right.
you don't realize, oh fuck, they was doing that, they was doing that, they
Yeah.
was doing it. Because I mean, if you didn't mention that, I would have had no idea,
See,
bro.
I didn't even know till I seen it on this, or someone sent it to me actually, and it shows like, oh, don't be blinded by this. In case you missed it, these are the people that went to trial, and this was their sentence.
Yeah,
And then it was like, fucking like.
hella shit.
I'm gonna say as many of little pages, Instagrams let you put on the post, like it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that
yeah.
many of different names and their charges and shit like that. Like it was
Wow.
crazy. But the thing is, you don't hear about that in the news, and you don't hear if they're really going to jail or if they get a slap on the wrist where they can bail out and go house arrest or whatever. But these are like people in power doing this shit.
Yeah, man.
That was just a side note. My bad. But I hope this guy that got 110 years. I hope you're saying his case is gonna be reopened and they really reconsider his sentence.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Especially if like he's 100% innocent, that it wasn't his fault. You know.
Young man,
I
dude.
can just
Young
imagine what he's.
man.
Well, imagine.
Young ass man, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine knowing you got hit with that time, and then knowing that you purposely did not kill these people. Like, you already have to face the fact that
killed these people.
you killed these
Yeah.
people.
You gotta live with that
And then
shit.
it's like, fuck, I'm getting hit with this time, and fuck, I didn't do this on purpose. This wasn't my
Prayers to
fault.
his
Like,
fucking-
just imagine all the
Prayers
just-
to his
yeah,
mental, man. Prayers
His
to
mental
that.
health is gonna. Be,
It's a loophole in the state law. That's why he has 110 years. Because the judge tried to only give him 20. But because of state law, how fast he was going, and then how many people he killed, like some combination.
Oh,
he
manslaughter.
got 110 years.
shit.
What
Man.
state was that?
Was it
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Colorado?
I
Colorado.
was gonna say I thought it was Colorado. Because when I seen the pictures and the posts of all the trucks, you know, parking on the side, I thought it was in Colorado. So, yeah, it is Colorado. Yeah.
That's crazy. But that's just to show you, state from state, the regulations change. Like, not just the weed laws, but in laws like this.
Yeah.
It's a
Also,
trap.
it depends on status too. I mean,
That's
if
true.
you up there, they gonna forgive you.
Or if you have access to money to get a good lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man.
Well, prayers to him. man.
Alright.
Prayers,
Prayers
to
to
him.
him and his family, because his
Prayers,
family
yeah.
going
Prayers
through
to all
it.
those people lost too.
Yeah, prayers to the
People
to the
that
lives
passed
lost.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's tragic, but I mean, if it wasn't on purpose, then
Yeah, it's just a tragedy.
I mean, it
man.
sucks when people lose their lives, but Miggy, you want to read off all the people that passed away and just
Yeah, more
these recent
tragedies.
times?
So yeah, we've been busy with a lot of guests, so we haven't been able to address these tragic situations that happened. Rest in peace to young Dolph. I think, you know what I mean, his death was probably the earliest one out of all these ones that we had. Rest in peace, young Dolph. Rest in peace, Slim 400. Rest in peace, Vicente. Rest in peace, Draco the Ruler. And rest in peace, John Madden. I believe he passed away today. Or
rest in peace, Virgil.
Rest in peace, Virgil as well. Yes, man, just a whole lot of people, man. Just the majority of them, we lost it to violence. You know, we lost it to, you know what I mean.
We
Just
really
some.
did.
I guess we just.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's tough, man. It sucks. It sucks that, you know what I mean. A lot of these guys were young, talented people, and you know what I
Except for
mean.
Vicente.
Vicente and John Madden is excluded, but you know.
They lived a good life, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they lived it up to to as much as
yeah.
they could.
I guess we could, however you guys want to break it down by person, I guess we could start with Vicente. Yeah, rest in peace to him. But you know what I mean. His music is timeless already. It's always been timeless, and
So
I
many
think
people coming up still singing songs.
yeah,
I think he's one of the artists that people always gave him his flowers because I think they knew he was like already kind of old. He was already really old and
he was
like
just already OG.
but like he was already a big, I don't know, like I said, like I feel like people always gave him his flowers. Even when like I went last year to Mexico, people are still playing him, you know, and it wasn't because he passed away. He's like almost
That's
like
their-
he's like their Tupac in a way,
It's
you know
a
what I'm
classic.
saying?
That's their
Yeah.
Jay-Z right there.
And so
Yeah, that's Tupac right there.
you know, but and then, you know, back to the young artists too, is like I seen a post of the day is like they're no longer killing rappers, they're now killing fathers, sons, brothers, like
And
you
that's
know
what
I'm
I've
saying?
been saying.
And it's like and then like in the fashion that they're getting killed too, it's like
That's what I've been
they're
saying, bro.
they're in the randomest area, like
I get
you know.
mad. I get mad when news be like, rapper shot, rapper. I'm like, nah, bro, it's more than that. Fucking father, a fucking son, a fucking uncle to some people, a cousin to some people, a great friend to some people, business partners to some people. Like, it's way more than just than just rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I think about.
Yeah, you know.
But
Yeah, I don't know. It was hard to like adjust to all of them, especially because they were all like almost a week apart, kind of. Like Slim 400 passed away a week after Young Dolph, and then a week after that, Draco. You know what I'm saying? And it was like shit. Like
Right.
it's hard to keep up with like what's going on, and it's like, you know.
I mean,
yeah.
listen, man. Like you guys, if you guys got it and you guys are able to make it out the hood, and you know what I mean, sometimes it's better to not come back to the hood. I mean, as bad as that sounds, because y'all wanna, you always want to go back to your hometown and give back and show love.
Like
but the place where you want to show love at is where they envy you sometimes, and that's
like
what
like
happens.
the Young Dolph
countless of times.
situation. Apparently, Young Dolph wasn't in his hometown for a while, and he came back specifically just for Thanksgiving week because I think it was like his 7th year that he was doing the giveaways or whatever. So he's in his hometown. He's only going to be there for a while to do the giveaways. Pulls up to his favorite hometown. You know what I'm saying? A little cookie store or whatever it is, and that's where this shit started. And it's just little things like that, like I do this every year in my hood. You know, they love me.
That's crazy.
And then you hear the news. I'm like, damn, bro, they love you. Some people don't. You know,
Some
and you have to
don't.
watch out for that small population that don't, because they're the ones that don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Rest in
And-
peace to Nipsey, man. Like, you never know. Like, you could have your own store. You can give out turkeys every Thanksgiving. There's
Where you
always
feel the most comfortable, bro.
You can feel the most comfortable, the most open. Like, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You ain't gotta. You can tell your security to chill back. Like, but you know what I mean.
Two great
Yeah.
rappers, man. You see Nipsey,
many.
he was just there.
Yeah.
Didn't even disrespect dude. Young Dolph, he was getting
Yeah.
cookies. Like, it's a trip,
You know,
man.
same shit happened with the Jacket too. He was really known in that street. He's not from Oakland, but he was always on that street. He knew everyone from that hood. And what happened? Someone shot up from I don't know what street. He got hit. You know, and it's like, and like everyone there in the hood was like, bro, he was like he felt home when he was here. Like he never needed to do anything.
But home is where the
and
envy
it's
is
like,
at.
fuck. Well, there you go.
Home is where they hate you too, though. You gotta think about that too. Just as much love as you got, you could have like 1,000 people loving you from your hometown. That one person that hates you, they're gonna try to get you. And you know, and some people, man, they're blessed enough to, you know what I mean, to survive, and some ain't, man, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
So, man, so
It's crazy.
rest in peace to all these people, man.
Yeah,
Rest in
for real.
peace to Virgil, you know what I mean, fashion icon, you know what I mean. He was secretly battling cancer, never mentioned it, and never kept
I
that shit
respect that.
private. I respect that, yeah. To not let people worry about him, to not have people, you know, post all the prayers for him, like gotta, you know what I mean.
His send off, bro. Like, I mean, obviously they did the last Virgil fashion show in the mix with his,
With his death, yeah.
you know what I mean? But that shit just looked beautiful to me. You know?
Yeah.
Like, probably like the most perfect way to, I guess, just remember somebody. You know, like, all right, let's just honor this memory. You know.
Yeah. It's a lot of death, man. It's a lot of death, and you hear like a lot of songs too. People mentioning Virgil, like people make the references to Off-White. West Side Gun had that famous line, you know, "Tell Virgil write brick on my brick," and he actually, you know what I mean, he did it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think Future had a
He
line
was
on
sewn
that,
into.
too.
He's sewn into hip hop forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, all these people that we're mentioning, man, their legacies are obviously gonna continue on, and you know what I mean, they're gonna keep the name alive. We're gonna keep the name alive.
Yeah, we could go on forever talking about each artist and what they did.
But
And,
just to end it, I repeat to everybody that passed away this year, man.
In general, yeah.
And unfortunately, death is part of life. So,
It really is. Cheers to that.
I mean,
Cheers to the fallen.
yeah. Let's get out of this sad topic. Let's
get into the future.
Let's get into the future. Let's get into the future. Mickey, you want to start it off?
You want to start it off?
So this is what happened.
What happened?
There's none of you guys are on Twitter, so it's gonna be it's really hard to explain some shit to y'all sometimes.
Break down the timeline. Break down the timeline.
give
Because
us
I need
the
to
brief
break
of it.
down.
Yeah.
Break down what Twitter is.
Oh man.
Does that mean I got the birds like Twitter?
Okay, for people who don't know what Twitter is.
brother.
Bar. That's a bar right
Saying, I don't
there.
even
You
rap
can have
no
you
more.
can have that one, Miggy.
Give me the wine, bro. You cut off.
He's 86 from the wine. 86. So there's these it's kind of like almost like an Instagram live, like multiple people can join in Instagram live, and there's like a multiple chat. So that's what they have on Twitter. It's called Twitter Space, and so there's multiple people on there talking. I never been involved in one. I never clicked on one, but I guess Jay-Z was in one of these with a lot of people in there, and
Which is rare, right?
Yeah, right. Jay-Z's barely made an Instagram this year,
Okay, yeah.
and the only person he's following is Beyonce. So
Of course.
as he should. So yeah, he was on that Twitter space, and someone asked him like, "Yo, you know what I mean? Like, what's up with you? You know what I mean? Are we gonna see you on Versus?" And like he like automatically started like he just chuckled. He's just like, "Oh man," he's like, "Listen, man, like he was gonna talk his shit. He was gonna talk his shit."
So
but
this
he's
is like video shows. This like messaging.
It's
I
almost like
wanna
he
say
it's
audio.
almost like he kind of humbled himself a little
he
bit.
did. He was like, "Come on," like he's like, his chuckle, his laugh, however he laughs, ha ha ha, He's yeah, he's like respectfully. When someone says respectfully, they're about to get disrespectful. Respectfully,
Not when I say.
No one can fuck with me.
Yeah, don't put-
Respectfully, no one. That's what
when
he
I
said.
I say it respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully, no one could see me on that stage. That's what he said.
Like, did he mean it like against anybody? Or just like that platform isn't big enough for him.
Oh, well, that's a good question. I like that. I like that.
Well, Versus is the only platform for that.
No,
But that's why,
Yeah,
regardless
But like,
of it,
but
it's
is
not
Jay Z
like-
too big for that platform?
Yeah, that's what I
don't think
meant.
he's too
No.
big, but just that no one could just stand next to him.
So going against them in the verses.
In
That's
the
what he
verses
meant.
too.
Or is this up to like your own perspective
Well, it
on what he
depends.
said?
I mean, well, it depends if Jay Z gets to pick his. I mean, because they all do 20 songs, right?
Right,
So it all depends if Jay Z picks his 20 or someone else is picking his 20.
right.
But I
I
feel
would
like
assume
20
they
is not
do
enough.
it, right? If they're having in the verses, they pick the songs they want to play.
I feel like they mostly do, but who knows? Maybe they might have someone who's like more in tune of what's going on around the masses. Like, listen, I know you like that song, it's your personal favorite, but this is the one that you need to play in order to win.
Here, let me tell you this, man. Like, the thing is, you're gonna get 20 songs, right? You can find someone there to go ahead and pin them with 20 songs, right?
It's just 20
That's anybody.
songs.
You could,
Right,
you
right.
could
But
find
he
anybody.
was like, I don't think no one can see me in that match. He was like, yeah, I can give him 20. I can give him 30. I can give you 40 if I want to. You know what I mean? Who could really do 40? The only people who can really go ahead and see him, bro, as I think is Kanye. Kanye's not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen.
He's not gonna do it. Yeah,
It's
he said
not gonna happen.
he said
That's my
himself.
boss. That's my boss. I can't go against the boss. Anybody else I
Damn.
can throw at him, bro? Maybe Pharrell. It's not gonna happen
'Cause
just
it's not
gonna
Nas.
happen.
Lane.
Nas.
Nas would be nice, but just Jay got bigger hits, and it's just sad,
What about
bro.
Drake? He's a more modern artist. He hasn't been as long, but like every year, everything he drops, it's like a hit.
It could happen.
He's more modern too, so I think
that too.
more people are gonna be like Drake.
They could do it.
It's like Jay-Z's old school. He took a break. He dropped an album this year, or he dropped a song or something this year.
I don't listen
he's
to Drake,
always
so I don't know.
he's in that mode where he does a feature every once in a while, but every time he does a feature, it's big. It's a big thing.
I
real?
mean,
It's just unfair.
It's just
Drake
his
started
legacy,
popping
bro.
off like 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
but I mean,
Ho's
think about
been
it.
from fucking like what 91?
94, 94. Well, no, not even before. He was rapping with Daddy Kane.
yeah.
Like, I'm
mean-
talking some names y'all don't even know. I'm
No,
talking
no,
some
no.
names that maybe June don't even know about. Do you know about Big Daddy Kane? Okay, just want to double check.
But I mean,
Hey,
if-
I remember catching the bus and then watching the Beyonce and Jay Z music video. What was that one? The crazy.
Oh, Crazy in Love.
Crazy in Love.
Yeah, and
Oh
they
my
weren't even
God,
together
the
at that
shorts?
time. They weren't even together at that
Shit,
time,
the
which is
shorts.
crazy.
This guy was waiting in the car the entire time for her.
Because he's a gentleman. He's waiting
He's
for
a
that.
fucking boss. Oh, how was it, baby?
I mean, like, think about it. Going back into the verses, like
Yeah.
the verses. Let's just say it's a more modern thing. A lot of fans that Jay-Z might have
Yeah.
may not know what the verses is. May not know
Or
what.
they probably don't even care.
No,
Hell,
they
probably
know.
don't
Look,
even
I'll be
care.
honest. I'm not even trying to sound like
Hold on,
all
hold on,
like
hold on.
cocky and
Let
shit.
him
have to
talk,
know.
let
They
him
have
talk.
to
I don't know anything. I don't listen to any of the verses. What I see or what I watch is what you guys send on Instagram. When I watched the E42 short, we were here waiting on a pay-per-view event, and I don't know
That's
who was.
right,
I don't
yeah.
know who was playing it here on. I think it might have been June.
I feel like
that was the
I-
only, and I think it was like 25 minutes that we watched of it. So you gotta understand, there's people that
I
don't really
know.
care about verses.
But no offense. I feel like sometimes we should pick hip hop over fighting sometimes.
No, it's not fighting.
We
Like,
should
if
we
you're
should
a
decide
versus,
we should
it's a
decide to watch
versus.
some hip hop
Look, the
over
Bone
some fight
Thugs.
because I feel like we always watch boxing, we always watch MMA.
I
We
know.
should pick hip hop over
I
fighting.
mean,
sometimes.
I think that's a personal opinion. That has
Yeah.
nothing to do with the verses.
Right.
But I mean, going back to what he was saying, like if more modern people are tuning in, I feel like a modern rapper like Future or Drake may have a better reaction than someone as old as Jay-Z because he hasn't been so consistent in dropping music.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, but the Jay-Z fans are gonna come out though. That's the thing.
Just
Y'all
Jay-Z doesn't
thinking
have to be consistent.
They will
he
have
doesn't
to.
have to be
Okay, here,
consistent.
look. I don't know this
and
answer.
I'm not defending nobody. I'm just
No,
saying.
me neither. Me neither.
Okay, but think
where
of-
does the verses take place? What city? What I'm saying?
It could
All
anyway.
cities. It happens in Atlanta, LA, New York. It really depends on where it's at. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
So if Jay-Z were to do it, it's gonna be New York, right?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
As it
would have to
should be. It
Madison
should be.
Square
It
Garden.
should
Tribe,
be.
Yeah, it will.
It should
Okay,
be.
so it will be.
Just keep it
Okay.
in the buck. It should be.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, keep it a buck.
It would have to be somebody else, New York, and who else would it be? It would have to be Nas, honestly.
It would have to be.
That's
Nas
the only
just because
person
of the
I'm thinking.
history. Because of
That's
the
the only other
history.
person I'm thinking
And Nas is not gonna do it because he's gonna lose, bro. Like
because he don't have that many hits.
But I mean,
as
at
him.
the end of the day, a
not
versus
his.
doesn't have a winner or a loser, right?
it
They don't
doesn't.
claim nobody.
It depends on the crowd. You know
It's
what
just
I mean?
it's just hip hop talk. You know what I mean? It's hip
But
hop
yeah,
talk.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
it-
think about if you put them with a modern artist, no matter if it's just 20 songs. Think about it. The old school people only know Jay-Z as the old school way, and people tend to stick to that type of music. Think about people that know Jay-Z, but yet know all the modern music. They're bound to side with the modern music because that's what they slap every day.
But they grew up on Jay-Z, so they might go with what they grew up on,
They grew up on Nas too, so that's
and they grew up
another
on Nas too. So that's
So
why
it's
the-
like,
that's why that
it's-
makes more
it's a-
sense.
It's a hit and miss though, because
Yeah.
to me it's like, okay, Jay-Z, I know some of his music, but I listen more to modern music. I don't go and play his old stuff
Exactly.
like whatever.
Yeah.
Besides
Yeah,
his
though.
main hits though.
yeah.
You feel me? But
But
me, I'm not
it's-
into music
yeah.
like that, and a lot of audience nowadays, their attention span's so short that they're more into like
Yeah.
what's here
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
instead of what's. Let me
True.
try to figure out these 5 bars he just said
Yeah.
and make sense in my head. Like,
That's true. It's just kind of going back to your point that you was making. Like people should watch more battle rap than they should watch more like boxing or whatever you're saying.
Well, I'm just saying for us.
No, okay, for us. Because I was about to say like, a,
I mean,
a
yeah.
punch jaw is more entertaining than a punch line. If what I'm trying to say, and most
especially if it's live.
and don't get me wrong, like you
Yeah.
be playing the live
the
battles.
Yeah.
and I be focused, bro, because I be like really analyzing that shit. But it's words, bro, and
Yeah.
people don't want to
Yeah.
sit there and just listen to words, bro.
Yeah.
People just kind of just want to be
I mean,
entertained sometimes.
and people don't
it
understand-
depends on
fight
your interest. It
sometimes.
depends on your interest.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, some
depends on
people
your
don't
interest.
understand it, man.
We're like, oh shit, he just said that shit, and he, you know, the
Yeah.
way he fucking flipped it. You know what I mean? That's the same kind of
Yeah.
reaction. Like, oh shit, he just got knocked
Yeah.
out. So it all depends if you're really interested in it. If you're not, you're not. If you are, you
You
are.
are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to make this case clear, this topic clear, it's no one can see Jay-Z, right?
no one
I
is.
think-
No one is.
No one
It's
is.
not. No one can. Nobody is.
Nobody is going
Yeah.
to.
Listen,
There's
man,
people that
So
can,
even
but
if
nobody
there's
is.
so even
Listen,
if there's
man.
someone that says "fuck it," I'll do it next to him.
There's a line that Jay-Z said in his Grammy freestyle.
What he said?
In the Grammy freestyle,
In the
quoting,
Grammy
quoting.
freestyle.
I'm no Biggie, I'm not Tupac, but I'm close. How am I supposed to win if they got me fighting with Ghost? Because those are the only 2 rappers that people compare Jay-Z to. They only compare him to Biggie and Tupac.
I mean, some
Those are
people,
the only
some
names-
People,
And
Those are the-
Nas, though.
and Nas is there, but
I mean, even some people nowadays, like the most modern, they'll compare people to Tupac. This is the Tupac of our generation. This is the Biggie of our generation.
Bro, it's been
Like-
20 years, bro. They're still comparing it, bro. They're the top of the
Yeah.
top, bro.
Imagine, but think
But
about
the-
it. Imagine if they go as long as they did.
Yeah.
Bro, if Jay-Z would have died, I think he would have
Imagine
been
if
the GOAT.
Nipsey
It
Hussle
would've been
didn't
the other
pass
way around.
away.
Yeah.
Imagine if Nipsey didn't pass away.
Yeah. True.
You feel me?
And unfortunately, yeah, but that's still Nipsey had a long way to go, bro. Not a
I mean,
long way, but
bro,
I mean,
he was still-
two,
But
three
no,
albums,
But
and he would have been cemented.
he got
He was getting there.
Jay-Z's like hat like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he definitely
But
did.
look, like think about it. Nipsey said, "I haven't dropped albums because he took an advice from 50 Cent.
Exactly.
He told him drop
A
mixtapes.
business advice.
Yeah, because if as soon as you drop an album, business deals, music deals can go based off your sales. If you have
Yeah.
no sales, it's all like what you might generate
yeah,
from that
what you
first
might
album.
generate.
Yeah.
So think about it. If he would have dropped many albums, he probably wouldn't have been as great as he was. But his mindset was beyond just music. And it's like I could compare it to Burner. and that's just Michael. Like
Yeah,
as soon as he
yeah.
blew up, his platform blew up. He
Was
did
over.
waters, he did clothing, he did all this different shit. Like his business mindset was there. He just needed a platform for it.
Yeah, true.
Jay-Z did a lot of business too, man. The Reebok deal, the Duce deal, being the fucking owner of the fucking Brooklyn Nets, being the president of Def Jam, Duce, or did I say Duce already? I don't
Yeah,
know,
you did, you
shit,
did, you
a
did.
whole lot of
But
shit.
did he buy these things or did he create them himself?
Well, I think just business, but he hustled. It's still
That's
hustling.
what I'm saying. But it's one thing to have money and be able to buy whatever you want to buy.
Yeah, like buying a
and it's
share
another
or
thing for
like-
you to create it from scratch. Like I had
think,
this
yeah.
idea. I'm making this. Like 50 Cent made his vitamin water.
True.
Burner made his H2O water.
Mm-hmm.
He created his own cookies clothing. So all his achievements come from him. It's within
Yeah,
himself.
his Rocker Rare, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that shit.
But yeah, how much time we got, Jen?
It's
We got
over.
30
30
seconds.
seconds. So just real quick,
want-
did you guys hit your New Year's resolutions? Yes or no?
No, I never do. Really, to be honest, I just know that I just
be
have
forgetting
to,
what
I
the
have,
fuck it
I
is.
just have to stay. I just have
Same
to stay
page.
consistent with whatever I start with. Like a month ago, I enrolled into a gym, and I know I have to keep showing up and doing my work. You know, feeling good, and yeah, you know, like they say,
like
you
that
get,
answer.
get in what you put in. So I have to make sure. I
Ronnie,
do
what
I
about
do.
you? Staying celibate?
Yeah,
Kiss my pants, guys.
You know, being
We sell
good relationship over here.
Hey, celibate kings or what? We come on, man, let's do it. Celibate kings.
No, not November, nigga. November's over, nigga.
That's it.
November's over. Guys.
November's over. is it?
No, not November.
Did you guys do that? You did that, right?
All right, Ronnie. So
How long did you last? Like within the 3 days? First week? 3 minutes? 3 minutes, it was done.
3 minutes is like, it wasn't my fault.
Fuck.
It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't his fault.
Next year I get him.
Fuck, this shit's so good. No, I'm joking.
Someone forced
kilo
him.
away, just crema in your hand. Fool, chill.
What were you guys saying?
Did you achieve your 2021 goals? I guess.
I don't make resolutions. I don't make goals, bro.
Okay.
But I think
I think.
That's
Bro,
one
I'm for real.
fun.
All right.
For me, I didn't. I know I didn't. But like DJ, that's why I say I like DJ's answers. Like I did the best I could, and it's still progress. Like I'm not in the same place I was last year. I mean, I made what I consider myself some boss moves for my financially, spiritually mindset. Like I'm doing good.
There
It
you
wasn't
go.
where I wanted to be, but it's there. One thing I think I did achieve, and this was a goal. Like maybe when I was 22, I said by the time I'm 28, I want to be financially stable, and I feel proud to say I'm financially stable.
There you go.
So
Okay.
that's one.
If I had a hat, you know what I'm saying?
That's one.
Got a beanie right there.
When I was
Yeah.
22, I said by this age I want to have at least this goal, and I at least achieved that. So, shout out to me.
Yeah, salute to Ricky, man.
Salute to Ricky.
Salute.
Salute. Did you go,
What about-
DJ? Or
Yeah,
I already
no,
went.
it's
I
your
already
turn.
went. I already
Yeah.
went.
Man, I'm happy with this year, man. Blessed to say that I dropped 3 projects. So
Nice.
I'm very, very happy that I dropped 3 projects in a good amount of freestyles. My latest freestyle, the Love All freestyle, is out right now. It's on my YouTube. So there's just really more to come. 2022, I plan to drop more projects, you know, and just work on myself as a human being. And I know, like, trying to be a better person.
There you go.
Yeah, so, slowly but surely. I know. Sometimes I'm a fucking dick and shit. I'm an asshole sometimes.
That's part of life. I
So,
like
yeah.
to refer to people
part
that
of
are
being
assholes
niggy.
to being a
It
realist.
is. Yeah, realist.
You're a realist. You don't
You're a
sugarcoat
realist.
me. You just say what it is.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And you get in trouble for that, so I wouldn't recommend that.
You
but
get in trouble when you
you're
tell
gonna
the
get in
truth.
trouble when you tell the truth. When you too direct, people take it the wrong way. But there's people that appreciate it. And Happy New Year's to everybody out there, man. Appreciate y'all. All the tune-ins, all the plays. all the
Yeah.
guests. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I think this will drop on New Year's,
Yeah,
correct?
New Year's Eve.
It's on
New
Friday.
Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
New
Big
Year's
turn up.
Eve, big
Turn
turn up.
We turn up?
Are we
fucking
turning up?
down.
Nigga said no, 'cause you gotta
not
work.
even lightweight turn up. Lightweight turn up. Just
Lightweight turn up.
Turn
Lightweight-
up.
Little
You know
eggnog.
what
Little
I mean?
eggnog.
It's like Monty said, it's people
Are we
around
all
the-
down to have a little eggnog challenge or
Little
something?
eggnog.
I
Chuck,
work. I
fucking-
work that night, so I'm good.
I'll bring my own whiskey.
You ain't gonna be in town?
Nah,
Nigga, just
I'm gonna
fly
be
out here
working
and then
out
fly
there.
back.
I'm gonna be working.
Private
Fuck,
jet.
hey,
Private jet out
yeah.
here.
Come on,
Private jet.
Party
Come
at
on,
DJ's
man.
house, bro.
Party
Come
at
on,
DJ's. Who's
man.
down to take a
We'll
drive?
be there when you pull up.
Hey, I chose to take the Christmas week off, so we back to it tomorrow, man. So
If we go out there, can we party with you?
yeah,
Respect.
you could pull up to where I work at. I got you.
Oh shit! You
Nah,
got
bro,
a
you
free
gonna be on
drink?
the shit.
The water's
drink?
on me. Water's on the
Water's
house.
on DJ.
Water's on the
The
house.
water's on me.
Ice
Tap
in the
at the
house.
sink, bro. Had to.
Well, filtered. 100% filtered.
Water, nigga. Come on, nigga. You gotta
Unlimited
step up.
ice.
It ain't sparkly, but it's filtered.
There you go.
There you go.
And you get a lemon wedge.
And a lemon wedge. Fuck. Almost lemonade.
Can't wait till the next year. Can't wait to see what next year brings
See
to us,
what it
man.
brings,
We better
man.
go harder. We better make this shit.
Shout out to
crazier.
everybody here, man. Y'all made it the whole year. Consistency. We've
2021.
been here. Life happens, but we still managed to get together and fucking pull this
Yeah,
shit
bro,
off.
There's definitely times I don't want to
Yes.
come.
You feel me? You feel me? Like it's everybody. It's
fuck
everybody.
yes.
It's everybody. I want to say in total, I maybe missed like 2 months worth of podcasting.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
3 hours, but I mean, for myself.
3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours probably the same. Yeah. But anyways, man, we thank every one of
I
y'all.
appreciate you guys.
Blessings on top of blessings. Hope they
Yeah.
continue and then
Hope
within
you
the
roast.
next year. Accomplish your goals. DJ has to fucking pee really bad.
Yeah.
So,
So we're
I
gonna
love
end this.
everyone. I got to dip.
Shout out to everybody, man.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Golden
New Year.
shower, happy 2022, baby.
Hey, Kat, can you tell the people where they can get their Slide Through podcast merch?
Absolutely. So y'all gonna go over to the Slide Through Podcast IG, click on that conglomerate by the sea.com link. Go on to the left side, that sandwich bar, click on that. Click on the Slide Through Podcast clothing. Then you're gonna scroll down to that image where you see the Slide Through Podcast crew neck. Click on that, and there you go. You see the sizes small through 2X. Thank y'all for the support.